Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's plan with me. This is for the week of May 8th through the 14th, which was Mother's Day. I am using this Alice kit from Crest Press. My May theme is like games, so the little things in the like the game cards and the dice, the game cards kind of fit that for me for this theme because I was kind of grasping at straws. So but that is the kit, and then it did come with these extra boxes. I do have 15 millimeters somewhere. I just don't think I pulled it out for this, but I am pairing it with a couple things. First I'm pairing it with this like sheer foil bundle from, or I think it's called a Wiggle, I don't know, from SVC. It's like a sheer white, and then I am pulling in this amethyst colored foil. So I have this Kristen's Planner freebie that I'm going to use the overlay, and then the May script from, and then these underlays from LYNNERDESIGNS. So I'm going to grab the 15 millimeter, and then I'm going to lay down the base and then the boxes, and then I will see you in the day by day.
Wondering how to make a play all night, looking your way from out of sight, thinking I should ask if you're doing alright. You weren't easy, so hard to ignore. Pull up on your right, ask what you're drinking, ask what you like. Said you look good in the dim bar light, so damn cheesy. Who'd have thought you'd fall for somebody like me? When you asked my name, I panicked, so out of my league. And your body was so magnetic. Before I knew it, we talked, and I think about you a cocktail. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. Somebody like me. Somebody like me. Took you out and showed you the city. How'd you let somebody so pretty's what they said to me? Yeah, that's what they said to me. Well, they told me I didn't stand a chance, yeah. Face value, had you at a glance, yeah. But nobody ever asked if you could dance, yeah. Well, only one who did that was somebody like me. When you asked my name, I panicked, so out of my league. And your body was so magnetic. Before I knew it, we talked, and I think about you, a cocktail. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody, somebody like me. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody, somebody like me. Somebody like me. When you asked my name, I panicked, so out of my league. Everybody was so magnetic. Before I knew it, we talked, and I think about you, a cocktail. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me.
All right, it is now time for the day by day. To be extremely honest, this past week has been very hard on me, so it's now Saturday when I'm doing this, and I don't usually take that long to do this, but whatever. For the month, I have the script from Kristen's Planner, and then for the one box on the sidebar, I have this little, I actually think this is from Once More With Love, Munchkin thing from like a Mother's Day sheet or something. And then the Mother's Day script is from my shop in font 5. And then on Monday, the first thing that I marked is that I worked. So I have this computer for my shop, and then work script also for my shop in font 5. I then marked that I was in my feelings. I feel like I marked this, maybe I didn't mark it a lot this week, but like the current week we're living in, it's like every day. So I do have this Sad Girl from The Joy of Planning, and then Sad AF script for my shop in font 4. Joe and I were listening to this book called The Perfect Marriage, and I don't know how I feel about it. The shock factor was there, but my true crime loving heart, it's kind of like they defied laws of literally everything to shock you, but whatever. I have this little like Mickey book stack icon from my magical, I think it's Cozy Magical sheet, something like that. And then I made the script in a different font. I am trying out different fonts to bring into shop, so that's just one of them that I'm trying out this week. And then we did get groceries, so I have this little Walmart bag from my shop, and then grocery run script. It was a delivery, but it's fine. And that's from Alicia Craft. And then I did take a nap. So I have this Sleepy Bear icon for my shop, which is in a colorway. I do have colorway bears now. And then nap script from Alicia Craft. Joe and I watched A Million Little Things. So I have this TV version too in the solid colorway, like the solid option. And then A Million Little Things, a script I made. And then we had popcorn. So I have this little popcorn bear from my shop, and with my love script from my shop in font 1. That was Monday. On Tuesday, I put down the payday thing, but the first thing that I marked was that I worked. So, computer and script for my shop. And then I got a call from the nurse, and she, like, answered the phone and said, like, I'm blah, 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 I'm the new school nurse. I'm calling about Carlia. And I'm like, yeah? Like, do you mean you're calling for me? Which, my name's not Carlia. But then she continued saying that she came down to the nurse office, saying that her brother Declan punched her, like, hit her in the face. And that her eye hurt. Like, literally saying that my 10-year-old punched my 7-year-old in the eye. And the whole time I'm on the phone with her, I'm like, that's not, no, there's no way. Like, Declan wouldn't have hit her in the eye. So after I hung up, I was like, you know what? It was probably Jude and also Amelia, obviously, not Carlia. But it was probably Jude, and it was probably some accident. I don't think he'd, like, haul off and hit her, but he does get rough. So they got off the bus later in the day, and I asked what happened, and my oldest said that he wasn't even on the bus when it happened, and Amelia said that she was whistling. Jude didn't want her to whistle, so she turned her head and continued whistling, and he jumped on her and ended up hitting her eye. So I was just like, get your facts straight before calling me, because one, you didn't even call my daughter by her name. But yeah, anyway, I'm using this little face from the Coffee Monsters Co., I think, and then call from nurse script that I made in a font that's not in shop. And then we listen to more of the Perfect Marriage. So I marked that the same way. Then I did get HelloFresh this day. So I have this Hello Food icon for my shop and HelloFresh script from my shop in font 4. It's custom. I had a YouTube binge. So I do have that play heart from my shop, and I think it's the April glitter or the winter glitter. I'm not sure. But YouTube binge script is from Alicia Craft. Then I took a shower. So I have this self-care bear from my shop. And yeah, I'll use this shower time script from my shop in font 1. And then we watched more Million Little Things, which I'm obsessed with this show. It makes me cry literally like all the time, but that's fine. I'm on season 3 now. And then on Wednesday, it was exciting. We actually scheduled our first home viewings. So I do have this like house payment icon for my shop. It's got like a dollar sign. I don't know. Or like the dollars next to it, but it's fine. But I did mark that as house shopping. So both of those are from my shop. And then I did run errands, which was probably just like a PO drop and a Target pickup. So I have the Target bag from my shop, and then run errand script, also from my shop in font 5. And then I did some work. And listened to more of that book. I think this is actually the day that we, yeah, it is the day that we finished. I don't know. I felt like it lacked true crime elements, that it was just very unrealistic. I know it's a book, but it's fine. It's like fiction, you know? But so unrealistic. But then we did start Harry Potter, so I think it was Harry Potter book 6. And that's my favorite Harry Potter book. But this little pig is from McPlants, and then I made that script for this spread. Then, after school, my son texts Joe and says, Amelia's not on the bus, and the bus is leaving school. And we're like, what do you mean? We ended up calling the school, and apparently the last wellness day was this week, but in the email they sent, it was 2 weeks before that. So like, get your shit together, school. Again, like, second time this week that it's just not good, I guess. Like, how many kids did not show up home? Like, if Declan didn't have a cell phone, we wouldn't have even known. However, I use this little worried munchkin from Once More with Love, and then the With Me list script is from Play With Me stickers. Then there was a fire alarm going off outside, and it was coming from like a front apartment, and I was talking to the woman that lives there, and she's like, yeah, they accidentally set it off. So then like the firefighters got like their whole truck set up, like they were hooking up the hose, and they did the ladder thing, and they had to come like check our apartment to make sure that there was no smoke. Like, it was just a whole fiasco. So I did mark that with this fire, like this burning munchkin from Once More with Love, and then fire alarm fiasco script that I made for this spread. And then of course, A Million Little Things again. I think I watched it every night besides one night. So that was the first half with all of its purple glory. Then on to Thursday, the first thing that I marked was that my car payment was due. So I do have this car payment icon for my shop and car payment script for my shop in font 5. Worked again. My next door neighbor is being loud. More Harry Potter. I think I'm going to mark Harry Potter down here because the icon that I have for the next one is smaller, but obviously I'm using the same little Harry Potter pig, and then audiobook script I made, and then Real Housewives. I watched Real Housewives after, and that's a TV from Leonard Designs. And then the script is a custom for my shop in font 4. Real Housewives of Atlanta. I feel like I watched it more than once this week, but I only marked it once, so that was weird. But then I also caught up on Vanderpump, which I am fully caught up. I cannot wait for the reunion, but I did mark that with the Peacock TV for my shop, and then Vanderpump Rules script that I made. And then I organized some stickers. I think I maybe got my little Estelle B6 this day. I have 2 that I put my stickers in because I have too many for one. So I do have the sticker bear for my shop, and then organized script for my shop in font 6. And then I did mark cooking dinner, even though, like I said in my last Play With Me, I cook dinner at least 4 times a week. But I do have this pig from Make Plans, and then cook script from Alicia Craft, and then watched more A Million Little Things. And then on to Friday, the first thing that I marked is that I showered. So I have another self-care bear for my shop. And then I do have this wash hair script. I mean, I wash more than my hair, but I need to use those. So that's from Alicia Craft. And then I did a post office run. So I have that little Happy Mail icon from my shop, and then post office script in font 6 for my shop. And then we did some work. I mean, some work, we probably worked a lot. But I marked that the same way. And obviously listened to Harry Potter while working. And then after that, I organized more Snickers. More stickers. Mark that the same way. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my washer. My husband's doing my kids' laundry. I did wait to film until after I was done with laundry, but then he started laundry, so it is what it is. Then I did mark cuddling with my dog, because I got her on the couch and we snugged. So I have this little paw print for my shop in the solid colorway, and then cuddle script from my shop in font 4. And then Declan finished book 1 of Harry Potter. He's currently like probably halfway through book 2. But we finally got around to watching the first movie together. I won't let him watch the movies beforehand because I do quiz him about the chapters after he reads them, and I don't want him to remember the movie. But it was his first time seeing it. So this little sorting hat is from my shop and from one of my wizard sheets, and then with Bub is from Play With Me stickers. And then on Saturday we saw our first 2 houses. Neither were worth it, so we did not put in an offer, but they weren't actually an open house. But still, I wanted to use that icon up. And then View House script is from my shop. That's from Once More with Love. And then after that, we came home and did some work. And then I did some filming. I don't know if I said it to begin with, but I'm so behind on filming. My sticker kit, like my kit lineup for June, was supposed to go up on Friday, and it didn't. It's so hard. I don't know. I'm not even going to talk about it. But both of these things are from my shop. That's camera version 2, and that's in font 6. And then my daughter had a little crisis in the middle of my filming. If you watched my last week's Play With Me, you'll know I had to stop filming for that. But I do have this little like mom hugging the little emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then with Mila script from Play With Me stickers. It's custom. Obviously, she doesn't just have like with Bub and with Mila in shop. And then I did have like massive egg brain. I have for like days now, so that's fun. But I do have this little like hard-boiled egg from Fox and Cactus, and then egg brain script from my shop in font 5. I was then feeling sick. I don't really know. I just felt like nauseous. So I have this mask for my sick all day sheet, and then sick AF script from my shop in font 6. And then obviously watched more A Million Little Things. And then on Sunday, it was Mother's Day. I did mark Mother's Day with this little emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then Mother's Day script in font 4 from my shop. And then I did get to sleep in this day. So I have this little, I think that's what I pulled, right? Like sleep outfit from the Magical Cozy sheet from my shop, and then sleep in script from Alicia Craft. Then I did open presents. So I have this, is that what I marked next? Yeah, they literally woke me up to give me presents, but I have that from the birthday beep sheet. It looks like a bunch of perfume and flowers, but that's okay. I did get a lot of cute things from the kids. Declan's past the point of doing like cute little answering things, but he did that for me. Like Joe printed one out and had him do it for me. And then I got a Pua Squishmallow. I love Pua. I got some Friends socks. I got some really spicy chips that I haven't eaten yet. I'm kind of nervous too, but yeah, just cute little gifts. So both of those for my shop. Open presents is in font 4. And then I did some designing. This is when I designed all the bears and the colorways. This is so big. Let me trim her down. So I have that Alice snowball with a teacup from Sweet Eva's paper, and then design script that I made a while ago. And then I was gonna let my kids make me like Amelia wanted to cook for me for Mother's Day, so we were gonna have bacon and eggs, but we never got eggs in our grocery delivery, so I just had bacon. Like, we all just had bacon. Thank God Joe bought like a big thing of bacon. But yeah, that was for lunch. So this bacon is from Fox and Cactus, and then the lunch scripts from my shop in font 4. And then I did have some mimosas, which I don't like orange juice, so they weren't with orange juice. It was like some, I keep calling it Sunset Surprise. I don't actually remember what it's called, but it's Tropicana with like sparkling wine. Not champagne, but sparkling wine. So, yeah. I have this hand holding that. That's actually for my New Year's Eve cocktail sheet, which is not in shop. But I really love this font so much. That might be like a really good contender to come into shop. Then I got, well, we were waiting for my sister-in-law to come over and stuff, and she was coming over to eat dinner with us, but somebody knocked on the door, and I was like, who the heck is that? And Joe, can you go get that? I never get the door, ever. So I knew it was something. So he did end up buying me flowers to be delivered to me from the kids. It was Jude's idea, so that was so sweet of Jude. But I did use this snowball holding flowers to mark that from Sweet Youth paper. And then I did do laundry because I had the time to do laundry. So, riveting Mother's Day. But that laundry detergent icon is from my shop, and then the laundry script is from, well, no, I made that for this spread. And then my sister-in-law came over, and I have the snowball with koala from Sweet Youth paper, and then Kara Custom for my shop in Font 5, and then Declan made me a sub. He like put all the little fixings on my sub for me. So I have this like Mickey bread with like cheese, like pink cheese on it, but with Bub is a custom from Play With Me stickers. And then of course more a million little things. So that was my Mother's Day week. I am now going to go throw in my planner, and I will be right back. Here is the finished spread. I am literally back at the worst time because my washer just started draining, so it's going to be loud. But I love the purple. I'm going to flip through everything that's left in this kit, which is not a lot. Like 2 little things there. I literally used all of the flags. That never, ever, ever happens. And then nothing on this page. So, yeah, that is everything for this week and this plan with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you next time. Bye.